Hello and welcome to another awesome video on the official AE Racing YouTube channel. My name's Rob.
My mic's still.
And today we're doing something a little bit different. We've decided to check out some awesome footage.
Yeah, have you seen in the last video, the Top to Tyres video that we put out, we used some of the onboard footage that Duncan gave us from his race. One of these races didn't go as smoothly as he planned, but we got the whole race footage and we thought it was just worth showing everyone, and we want to watch it with you and let you know what we think when he's doing it.
Yeah, so you can get our reaction as well. So let's hit the play button and see what happens. From what I've heard, it's pretty epic.
Yeah, we've got prepared as well. We thought we'd get comfortable while we're watching it.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing like keeping yourself hydrated.
Yeah. Presenting juice.
Right, to play.
And we did see some of the footage in this beginning bit where the guy behind was giving him a little bit of banter, shall we say, which we did have to cut out because it was I couldn't keep pixelating it, put it that way. So this bit, he drives out all fine. They're all like trying to warm their tyres up, squirreling around, which is kind of pointless because it was so wet and cold and shit that you just sort of think, well, was it really worth it?
Yeah.
Especially for him.
Well, yeah. Well, also we should probably say that as well that the GoPro was mounted on the back of the Superlite, so we're only going to get a rear view of it.
Yeah, we only had the one. Shame we didn't have two, because it would have been good to see him coming up on the people as well as all the people he's overtaken.
Yeah, like Mike just said, you can see them warming up their tyres, which I suppose every little helps.
Yeah, it must have made just some difference to some of them.
Oh,
Jim was already shitting himself. Yeah, this is the point where it's
already
Duncan,
snapped. I think, as well, isn't it? That's Duncan.
Yeah, so what I see you can hear in the background.
Yeah.
He's already snapped it, yeah. It stalled, I think, as he got up. So you've got to put your clutch down, and then instead of it going wide, it's just cut out on him.
Of course.
And then he's probably pressing the pedal like manic and realising that nothing's happening.
And that is literally not what you want to happen just as you pull up onto the start line.
Yeah. On your championship winning weekend. After you let some lovely guy have a little go in it earlier that clearly had nothing to do with this at all. It was fine when I gave it back. I like the fact that he thinks the marshals are actually going to have a look as well.
Yeah, he's asking for help.
Yeah. If it was any other race series, then he just said, "Oh, pretty nice."
Yeah. Look at you. So don't worry about that. Help me out with this.
Yeah.
I know he's coming. Good man.
I'm amazed they did help. Yeah, it's really good that they did.
There, look, that needs to go in there.
Oh, it's three of them.
Just need some pliers. You got any pliers, please?
Roll out the toolkit quick.
A pair of pliers, clutch tape, just slipped out of its bracket.
I imagine he was pretty nervous at this point.
I bet he was bricking it.
Thinking that he's probably not going to get this car back on, or might not be able to get it back on the track.
I think he's had it a few times where he tried to win back-to-back championships. I think has he said it 8 years or something like that? He's been trying.
Yeah, it's been a while, I think.
Yeah, and he's never managed to do it. So this was the first chance.
Yeah, he won year after year, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
He won it 2 years in a row, I think.
Shows you how long it takes for them to come back round from a formation lap, though.
Yeah, well, it's actually quite a big track, isn't it?
Yeah.
Decent track as well. Lots of curves, lots of cornering, and a couple of straights as well, as you know, as you went round.
Although I did a slightly different layout to the one they had here, because on the practice day it was so bad weather that they didn't actually let us go on the 10% dirt section that they've got in this.
Which, if you watch the Top to Tyres episode that we did on there, you'll see a lot of footage of that. And well, you'll see it on this as well.
Yeah, we see it on here as well, yeah. Now he'd really be crapping it because you can see everyone else coming back round. You can hear him chatting in the background. I can't remember what it was. I think I drowned him out with the music.
Saying something.
Yeah, they just had to get him out of the way. Whenever you can't do the formation lap, normally it means you've got to start from the back of the grid anyway. or you'd have to go and get pushed into the pits and then start from the pit lane.
In this case, I just stick him on the side of the track.
Yeah, wait till everyone's gone. But they had to bump start in there. They had to start it in first gear pretty much there, and then they got to push him back so that he's actually behind the start-finish line. I put about it being here on the grass, but he does actually end up with his rear wheels just on the concrete,
yeah.
which does give him a little bit of traction for when he launches. And then the rest of it's grass anyway, but luckily he still manages to get a half.
It's a good job these cars are kind of designed for that kind of terrain.
Yeah,
as well.
that's it. Yeah, if you were starting any other race car that wasn't doing 10% dirt, and you had to then start it on some grass, you'd be sat there spinning for a while.
There we go.
The noise of these things is awesome as well.
And they're off.
You can actually start pretty much at the same time. You just
Sort of roll forward.
it's tucked in. You had to start the engine, I suppose, because we probably would have been so far behind by the time you got going if you'd have waited till he all completely passed.
See how many positions he makes up then, because at the moment he's back of the pack. Oh, not anymore. That's 2, 4.
They were pointing at each other as well.
I'd love to see how that happens.
Yeah, it's such a shame we didn't have a front facing camera at that point, because that would have been great. But it's like, that's already 4 positions he's gone up. That looks proper savage over those bumps though, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
when you come off that 10% off-roader section and then the back end kicks out as well.
Yeah, or you got
So cool.
tyres that are just covered in mud and crap.
Yeah.
It's nice. Most of them, like that was quite a bit of a cut there when they go through that bit. That's a different start finish straight on that bit there. He's having a bit of a sneaky look then. That was a great corner for getting the back end out that bit. And in this corner, it was where, I didn't tell Duncan this, but where I almost stacked it and I had to go with this. So I went in way too fast.
This is the long sweep that comes back onto a straight.
Yeah, this is the bit that comes back onto start finish straight. You see that guy there, you're trying to get the power down and then the back end's constantly trying to kick out on you. And then you're back to the first corner, which is quite a, it doesn't look that sharp there, but when you're racing it feels a lot sharper. And then that one's a real hairpin, that one's quite tight. You see him screwing and trying to get the power down.
Back up that bumpy bit.
Look at that.
That's so cool, isn't it?
Doesn't get a proper throwing about for it. But he gaps everyone pretty well out of there, doesn't he? He gets so much better drive out of it.
Yeah, he's definitely hitting that accelerator a lot faster when he's coming out of there as well. Oh,
Yeah,
there's another one.
done one on the inside.
That's 5 positions he's gained.
You see him wiping his visor as well. He's already got covered in crap.
Mad nuts. I just love the way they go around the corners and they always get a little slide out.
Yeah,
Regardless
the whole
of the
time, yeah, the whole time you're trying to get the power down, it's just wanting to constantly step out on you and just slide. But it's such a, you got a lot of curve there, man. That properly unsettled it. It just makes you want to. That's what's so much fun about them, because you're constantly just a little bit of back end. I even try to back it in there. You see the guy behind him's all over him, though.
Yeah, that was a bit of a battle there.
Yeah.
That's what I like about this footage as well. Sometimes you don't really get a sense of the speed of the car, do you? But
Yeah.
this actually
Well,
does
when that
give you
accelerates like that,
yeah, you see
yeah.
that that's fast. But the way he leaves that car behind him,
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
Again, it's such good drive out there compared to the other guys.
It's such a good little test at area, though, isn't it? You could be absolutely awesome on the
Yeah.
dry or even the wet
The whole rest of the
track,
map,
but
yeah.
as soon as you go onto that muddy bit, it must be so much harder.
Yeah, it's a shame that it gets tried out.
Yeah, pretty good fun.
Sorry for them losing quite a bit of traction up back there. I imagine he's right up the back of the next person already, but it's just because he can't see the front.
Yeah, biding his time to be passing.
That's nothing there. That's the trouble, it's because he hasn't got the clutch still, so at the moment the time he's going up and down the gears, he's just literally banging it through, not using the clutch at all. Which on a motorbike isn't as bad for the engine. On a car engine you'd be really struggling. Because it's
Lucky, really, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's a sequential bike, it's pretty lucky really. Normally you would be using the clutch to downshift.
Oh, look at these two here, look, they're coming out.
Side by side.
Oh, he's taking
got
him,
him on the
inside.
inside. It looked like he was slowing him down though for a bit, didn't it?
He did, yeah.
There was someone in that tyre wall there on my that stopped my session. Whacking it in wide on that bit. You can hear him sort of just pause with the revs a slightly bit as well, like trying to feed it in to try and get as much traction as he can, stop it from spinning up too much. Yeah. I don't have to scream though, don't it?
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
That was absolutely awesome. Whoa!
Well wide there. Take the old boy back through again.
He lost the back end as he was braking, didn't he?
He nails it out of there every time as well. He gets such a gap from him. Although the old boy properly won well deep there. Look how much ground. And he's messed up the exit as well. Look at a fountain of mud coming at the end. Two places. That's two places. That poor guy, like, Johnson's trying to wipe his slip.
Get too much.
Still trying, look. Can you imagine that? Like, if you told like Lewis Hamilton halfway through his race, here's a towel, just wipe your eyes out part of the way around the corner. You should do that Formula One. They should just throw more mud sections in there.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
That'd be quality, wouldn't it?
10% gravel.
I don't know how long the cars will last.
Yeah, that's true. Although Grosjean was pretty good at going a bit gravel everywhere.
Well, we should try that on the simulators.
So now he's got two more cars to get back past and then carry on getting past the rest. Ready to get back up into, I think it was third he said he had to finish in this race to stay within chance of getting the championship. Oh, Jesus.
Big hit there on that lap.
That was the other thing with these cars though, like we saw, I think we did show it in one of the clips where someone's front wheel clipped someone's back wheel just as they were going in.
That was on the corner before you get onto the start finish.
Yeah, that was that there, just that corner just past there.
Someone brakes, I think, and he
just tries to nudge his nose down the inside of him. But amazingly, like there was no damage to it whatsoever. They just carried on. Both carried on. If that was this or anything else, if the back wheel touches the front wheel, normally that's game over. Yeah, you bent something. And these are surprisingly, like really, really strong, really tough.
You could see though when we did the top tyres filming on Duncan and Superlite, you could see where the people have hit the back of it.
Yeah.
On the protection.
The tyres just poking out there.
On the protection frame
the old
back there,
cage
there's a few signs of bumps.
Oh, he went in with that, messed up.
He's so smooth through the corners though, Duncan,
yeah.
The way he gets. He doesn't really look like he's sliding out as much as the other guys, which is probably helping him out massively.
Man, that looks so rough through there.
Yeah.
He got a good drive there though.
He comes out of there really quickly as well.
Yeah, the guy got a good drive out of there that time.
Yeah.
That long corner as well, because they've all got dirty tyres, they all look like they're constantly sideways the whole way round. Massive drift there.
Using the curve.
Must be a puff of smoke every time he's changing gear for him as well. Yeah,
absolutely no.
Bell to have a drive through there, don't he? That was more my driving style, that guy behind. That's what I was like the whole time. Screaming in my helmet like
Tokyo Drift.
Yeah. I've lost what position he was in now though.
Yeah.
Because he got up, he done 5 people, didn't he? And then
did 5, then
went back 2. But has he got? That's the 2 back, I think, isn't it?
No, I think so. 1, or maybe. Oh no, it might be 2 actually. Yeah. Back there.
So he's still got a couple more to do, I think, to get back to 3rd.
Oh, I see him shaking around.
Yeah, it's like a proper roller coaster right there, isn't it? Cheers. Which one are you on now?
I've 120. too many juice.
Trouble with watching all this is it just makes you want to get that going even more. I can't wait to get racing with that thing. It won't be quite as well, hopefully not be quite as tail happy as these, because that might not do us very well.
Be fun though.
Yeah, great fun. I've got an open diff though, Rob. There he is.
There
on
he
the
is.
inside.
That was the fifth guy. Then.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I remember seeing the bonnet pattern.
So what we haven't been seeing is Duncan and this guy here have been having a massive battle by those things, haven't they?
Yeah.
Like, trying to get past it. There's a big lump halfway up that hill.
Yeah, they're like they launch them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them up, isn't it?
He's getting done there.
He's
Look at that.
absolutely gapped the hell out of him.
Oh, a hell of a drive out of there. And another one on the inside. Oh, he messed that right up. That corner was surprising. Oh, wow, see how fast he went in then. Jesus. Like that was surprising, that corner. Like you kept approaching it a lot faster than you thought you were, and then as you were trying to brake to go in, it was always making the back one sort of kick out and then understeer forwards.
Oh, right. Could you hit that corner a lot faster than you think?
No, you were always hitting it faster than you thought you were going.
And then like,
At least I did, yeah. Every time you come to it, you're like, oh crap, brake. And I just might have thought that way because Duncan's so taller than me that his brake pedal was like my tiptoeing. I was on tiptoes as I was coming to the brake. I didn't tell him all this on the day because he probably just shit himself.
he was nervous enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would I let that guy drive my car again?
He's so quick out of there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Every time, look at the gaps that he's creating.
Yeah, there's a good, 3 or 4, 5 car legs each time he's gone through there, really, isn't it?
I mean, it's hard to tell from the back, but it looks like he's coming out the corner so smooth.
Yeah.
He's looks like he's braking a lot faster later, accelerating a lot faster as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, probably getting on the power maybe a bit earlier than the other guys. I think it might just be even just getting on it smoother.
Yeah, to be really smooth with the pedals. Whatever he's doing,
You think being a backward camera, that if he was losing the back end, it would be almost more exaggerated on the camera, like it would be swinging round and trying to pan round.
Yeah, your perspective would move quite a lot. But he just looks smooth. Right? The whole thing's really smooth.
Also, the camera, maybe this is the problem. Maybe that's why it looks so good. It's because the camera is just smoothing it all out. Because normally the vibration on like a GoPro or other types of cameras you can use, normally you'd be seeing all the vibrations and stuff. But this one is really good. Like,
Quality camera.
Yeah, really smoothing it all out really well. There he goes.
What was that, 7th, wasn't it? 6th or 7th? 7th.
Yeah, I think it's got to be 7th, yeah. That might be the one that put him into 3rd then.
Yeah, it could be.
I think it was 10 or 11 guys, I think, on the grid, wasn't it? So it might be one more.
Oh, yeah, it could be one. It's either this one or one more, I think.
Yeah. The thing is now, though, he's getting at the sharp end, so getting past the guys is going to be harder, and then getting away from them is going to be harder.
Oh, I tried to sneak in there.
Still, like, that, I think you're going into... So I think they're hitting... Or they're trying to go around the outside of him. No way.
He's done it.
Jesus. Yeah, I can't remember what gear. I think they're hitting 4th or 5th gear on that start-finish straight by the time they hit that first corner.
How many gears have you got on these?
5 or 6, I can't remember. 6, I thought.
What sort of speed do you reckon they're getting down the straight? What sort of speed do you reckon you were getting down the straight?
I don't know. I don't know what I was getting. They're probably getting more like 100 mile an hour by the end of the straight.
Got there.
I'd like to think I was, but
Probably felt like you were.
yeah, God, yeah. That's the thing with these, because there's no like, there's no. I know there isn't any comfort in most race cars, but this one you're like so open to all the elements, and like it's just you're basically strapped to a roll cage with an engine. Oh, that was a bit forceful through there, wasn't it? Jesus.
Check the flag.
There you go, yeah. That was the
Third place.
That one there.
Very good race, Duncan. Very good race indeed.
So he said before they've used this circuit layout, and then that corner there, I'm sure he said he's taken it over 100 mile an hour because he's taken a long swooping.
Yeah, it's like a real long one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does that come back onto the first corner to the start?
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you can. Yeah. Look at that. Look, looks almost like a Mazda Locos there. That
What that could be.
checking out the clutch cable.
2020 British Superlite champion.
In case you didn't know, I did that race without a clutch.
Look at the beard he's got now as well, like the dirt beard. When he's got his goggles on, and then he's just complete dirt all the way around.
That was absolutely brilliant. Well, I suppose all we can say to that is a massive congratulations to Duncan Macbeth.
Yeah, well done on your championship, mate.
Yeah, retaining the title. If you're watching this and you've got some really cool onboard footage and you want us to react to it, let us know. Email it across. We'll watch it. We'll film it live, and we'll put it on our YouTube channel. Yeah. So if you enjoyed that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you soon on the next video.
Cheers.
Cheers for watching.